It's Tracey and Noelle. They're gonna make you LOL on 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk.
Hello, and welcome to 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk. I'm your host, comedian Tracey Latour, joined by my co-host, comedian Noelle Saint Angel.
That's me.
We changed our names, and if you want to know why, go over to patreon.com/trash talk podcast, where we will tell you on BS.
Yeah, and you know what? It's an interesting story.
It's a really great story. We also have So Pumped is back, Vanderpump Rules.
A lot of people are excited about that.
And one of them is me, and one of them is you.
Yeah,
but
what
also
a
our
change
fans.
of weather.
Yeah. So guys, make sure you're going over there to patreon.com/trash talk podcast. It's right down there in the show notes. And we're back on YouTube. So make sure you're subscribing to us on YouTube's Trash Talk Podcasts.
Look at our faces.
Look at our faces, watch us, comment, like, do the stuff.
I'm hiccuping, sorry.
You're so annoying.
I'm sorry. I chugged so much water before. It's like esophageal water.
Oh, wow.
know?
Okay. Well, 90 Day Fiance season 10, episode 16. You were just saying how it's going to be over soon. Everyone's getting married.
Yeah. So I
hope
guess
some of them don't.
I don't think. Okay. What are your predictions?
I feel like Anali is going to leave.
I feel like Anali is going to leave. And
Sophie and Rob are not going to
I was going to say, I don't think Sophie and Rob are going to get married. Gino and Jasmine, obviously, yes. Citra and Sam, yes.
Yeah.
Ashley and Manuel, yes. Nikki and Igor, no. But they're not supposed to get married right now anyway.
Married.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be on before the 90 days.
Yes.
All right. Well, thanks so much for listening. Let's jump into the pool.
All right. I'm ready to jump.
All right. So, Gino and Jasmine.
They're going to buy her wedding dress.
They're just shopping together. She has no choice but to bring him because how would she pay for it and how would she get there?
Okay, but then just don't show him the dresses.
Okay, but he can't give you his credit card. He can't call in the credit card over the phone. She can't go with one of his family members.
No, because she can't have that freedom.
Yeah, I guess.
She would have bought a $5,000 dress.
Right, but maybe he could just call it in over the phone.
Yeah, I just would have been like, okay, go try them out. I'll wait in the car or whatever.
Right, or pick out one that you like, and then we'll go back and get it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Kaylee and Erica are the ladies there. And she said that originally she wanted to get a black dress.
I love that very much.
I love it too.
But the problem is they're not black wedding dresses. They're just nice black dresses. I want a wedding dress that's black.
Right.
You know?
So her budget is $1,000. And they're like, yeah, we could totally work something out.
Okay. When we went dress shopping, we said, okay, here's the budget. And they gave me dresses under that budget. This is not real.
This is definitely not real.
Yeah.
So also, she's divorced. She was married before.
Yeah.
But she didn't have a wedding.
Also, did you see her belt buckle? It's a moon.
Oh,
it's
cute.
a big gold moon. It was so cute.
She's not sure if she wants a princess dress because she's a princess or a mermaid dress because she's a mermaid.
You know what? I'm going to say princess.
I get it.
Mm-hmm. I don't want a mermaid dress. I can't deal with mermaid.
They put her in this dress, and it is over $3,000.
But everything is so boob centric. Every single dress.
It's distracting. I don't know how the dress looks.
She's one of the only women who look great in a strapless dress because that's so hard to pull off. Yes. But you don't need to showcase your boobies like that.
You don't. Just wear something simple. Then she gets into another dress. It's $2,000, but it turns out it's the sample.
Right.
So they're going to buy it.
Which dress do you like of the three?
None of that's the problem. It's
they're all the same, right?
They're all the same, but it's also like, I don't know because there's so much boob.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. But I guess the best one is the one she got.
Sure, but it's like her body looks great in all of them.
Yeah, I know. It's like you can't look bad in a dress.
You can't really look bad in a dress, except for I do wish she would have covered her boobs a little bit.
Me too.
Because it's distracting.
It's distracting, and it's like, I don't know. Unpopular opinion, it's a little trashy for me. And I don't think she's trashy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, she cries. She's very happy.
She's very, very happy. And they're going to go now look at the wedding venue.
In a blazer, no less.
A little business cash.
She is accepting her job as an accountant in Michigan.
It's amazing. So he wants to wear his fedora. So he wants to have a 1920s style wedding, something close to his age. That was funny.
I mean, that's very funny. Fine, wear a fedora. Fine, wear a
Okay.
black fedora and a tux.
So they go to Corman Farms. This is a barn wedding. This is a farmhouse wedding.
Yeah.
1920s?
Listen, you think they're smart? You
A
think Gino's
1920s
smart?
barn?
What are you gonna do?
It's cute inside. I like this.
Oh, I like it. I don't hate the place, but 1920s doesn't go with the
No,
place. Right.
absolutely.
But also,
not.
why are you doing all of this? Jasmine, you don't want one other person at your wedding besides your dog and Gino. So why are you going through all of this? Have it in your yard.
Why?
You know?
You
Why
had such-
spend $10,000 or
Why are
whatever
you
on a
buying-
place?
It's so weird.
Yeah.
Also, it's like if you're not having anyone at your wedding, why are you buying a dress for $2,000?
Right.
Also,
I mean,
you put all your wedding money in your butt.
yeah, I don't know. There are so many silly parts of this. It's such what a waste of money and time. If nobody's going to be there, you truly can go to the courthouse.
Go to the courthouse.
Go to the courthouse. She said she did that with her first wedding, so she didn't want to do that again. So then why are you not having anyone at your wedding? It's so weird to me.
It's very, very, very strange.
And she's concerned because she has issues with his family. They're your issues, honey.
But she likes the venue, but she won't tell him that she likes the
That's
venue.
very funny.
It's going to be anywhere from $5,000 to $15,000.
So you don't have any guests. It's still $5,000. Waste of money. Gino doesn't even have a
Okay,
job
but are they
anymore.
not having guests or are they just having his family?
They're only having his family.
But they're having his family, yes.
But no, here she still doesn't want to have his family. She says she just wants it to be her, him, and Coco.
This is very odd.
So you're gonna rent out a full barn? Like, what is the point of this?
I
So that's
don't
why it's like you
understand
must
it.
know his family's gonna come. You must be okay with his family coming. to do
Obviously,
this.
you've planned this.
Yes. Yes.
This is also, you got a $2,000 dress. Someone's coming to your wedding.
I mean, I think she would get a $2,000 dress for no guests. I do think that because she's crazy enough to do that.
For photos, I guess.
Also, I thought the budget was $1,000 for the dress. Like,
Okay,
what?
but now wait. Okay, so let's talk about that a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because why? Sorry, someone's texting me. It's urgent. Hold on.
No, you're good.
Hold on. I cannot pick up. No.
You can't pick up. You're a busy lady.
Okay. So here's the problem.
Mhm.
The budget is $1,000.
Yeah,
I think Gino starts like really laying on thick about the dress.
I know.
He's like, "Oh my God, you look like amazing. You look amazing." Did he realize how much it was? Or did
I
he think
think-
it was going to be cheaper?
I think he was scared because one dress was 3,000, one dress was 5,000. He's probably like, there is no $1,000 dress.
Right.
So if
So
this
he
is
got
the
the lesser
cheapest
of the
one so
evils?
far, yeah.
She's like, "You're not going to go bankrupt." He's like, "You don't know that." Great.
I mean,
All
he
right.
doesn't have a job.
So she thinks that his family will ruin the wedding with their comments. And she wants him to talk to his family before the wedding to make sure.
And say what?
I
And
don't
say,
know.
do you think they're gonna heckle you at your wedding?
Mm-hmm.
Stupid.
I don't know. So he talks to Jasmine about who's going to be coming to this dinner.
Yes.
They're having dinner with some of his family. And
Mhm.
she's willing to make nice.
And she does. She does.
She
I
did
will
a good
say
job,
that.
too.
Uh-huh.
She
She did a good-
cried that
she
she
got
wants to
them
feel
all.
loved by them.
Yeah, that was it was really nice. She apologized to Gino. I'm sorry that I'm bitchy and rude to you in front of your family. Yeah, of course they're
Yep.
gonna love you. You did the right thing.
And she said she misses her family. And they said that, well, the situation's really not normal, like how you guys met. And we really only saw bikini pictures of you on the beach.
Yeah, but you know
Okay.
what? I mean, he probably was like, do you want to see my girlfriend? Do you want to see my girlfriend? Do you want to see my girlfriend?
That's not her fault.
No, I know, but
That's
But I-
talking bad about Gino.
I like that his nephew was like something about my awkward uncle. He made a comment about my
Yeah.
awkward, and I thought that was funny. It's like, okay, so they know that he's a weirdo too.
Yes. So
Yeah.
then she apologizes to Gino in front of them for how
Yeah,
she's
that
been
was so nice.
very nice.
Now it's your favorite, my favorite, our
Right.
favorite.
So we open up the scene and Clayton is jumping in the driveway making guinea pig noises.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, is he doing an impression for the wedding? Did they not have a guinea pig costume coming and it
What
has
was
to
up
be
with
him?
that?
I don't know.
He's practicing to play two roles.
Yeah.
The jumping noises.
I got such ick from him in this in this
Oh,
part. And
terrible.
I think Annalie flew into Kentucky and got the ick and never shook it off. And that's the problem.
Yeah.
Yep.
So tomorrow's the wedding, and he's doing the squats in the driveway. He started working out the day before his wedding.
And he has to lose 10 pounds. Okay. I'm going to tell you how weight works. That's not how.
No. So Anal Eye tells him about the stripper, and he's like, "Why would you do that to me?" She goes,
But also, she's laughing at him, which is funny.
I thought it was immigration.
She knew it wasn't immigration, obvioso.
So he said that she should have said no. And he's like, she goes, I told him no, no, no. And it's like, oh, I don't think.
She should have just been like, no, get off the bus.
It's like, this is ridiculous.
He's a baby. Like, gross. You want your girlfriend to like you? She's not going to if you act like this.
Yeah, he's threatened by this. He's being mean to her. She's crying. And he goes, never again will this ever happen.
And she says that he's like a super jealous person. He always like pesters her with all kinds of questions and stuff. Gross.
So she walks away, and he calls Brandy and tells her that the stripper stuff is causing issues. And you know what? That's not true.
No, you're causing issues. Also, your girlfriend doesn't like you.
He's mad at Brandy for how he reacted.
Right. And Brandy went out of her way to throw this girl a party. It was so nice. She paid for it too.
Well, she wants to leave and never come back. And I think that's a great idea.
He has the craziest dry patches on his elbows I've ever seen in my whole life.
I didn't see that.
It was very upsetting.
It was like an elephant.
When he went in to hug her, he had patches, like elbow patches of dryness. It was so gross.
No, maybe he should exfoliate before the wedding.
Yeah, you think?
Maybe he should take an everything shower.
Oh, I like an everything shower. Right? Yeah.
So she said, I know you're repetitive with your questions, but he wants more details. And she said he keeps asking the same questions over and over all the time, and he will not stop.
But what does he think happened? That they got married on the limo? Right.
They got married.
It's so dumb.
He's so dumb. So she wants to sleep apart for her to think. And he said, quote, I don't want some stripper breaking us apart.
No, but that's not the problem.
She's not leaving you for a stripper. Stop.
No, it's immigration. He was immigration.
He's so mean.
You know, the thing is, it's like, I know that we're like a jokey podcast. I can't even be jokey about them too. He's disgusting.
Because you know what? You can't be the worst at everything, Clayton.
Right. That's the thing. And the way he speaks to people, the way he spoke to Brandy, the way he speaks to people online, I always take screenshots of it. He is nasty.
Yeah, he's very nasty.
Yeah.
He thinks he's better than everyone.
Yes.
Speaking of thinking they're better than everyone, let's talk about Rob and Sophie.
I'm here for it.
19 days to the wedding. He picks her up at the hotel. This is where we left off when she called him and was like, okay, I'm here. He's annoyed that she stayed with her mom.
But her mom here's what I don't understand. The wedding is in 19 days.
But her mother came before the wedding.
Her mother's here. I know, but for 19 days or 20 days, that's a long ass time.
Is she there the whole time?
Yeah, I think so. Because it's 19 days to the wedding.
Oh, but is she going to be at the wedding, her mom? Or is she leaving?
Well, originally she said my mom's coming for the wedding.
Oh,
that's why it's like, that's crazy.
I didn't realize that. So he's mad that maybe he's like, I know you guys were talking bad about me and now I'm mad.
Okay. He lectures her in the car. So bad. This poor girl, he talks down to her.
Of course he does. He asked if she had his back in all the conversations. She said yes.
And she cries and it makes me sad.
So they get back to the place and he goes, home. I know you hate it. Sweet home.
Gross. What is appealing
we love your
about
room.
him?
We love your room.
But what's appealing about him? And where's his dog? His dog is gone.
His dog probably got his own place.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With a bathroom.
He's like, I need an inside bathroom.
Yeah.
He's like, I need a kitchen. So he says he feels left out to dry.
I really don't think Sophie did anything wrong.
No. So she keeps apologizing.
Yeah.
And so while she was gone at her mom's hotel room,
he's posting memes about her.
About how he's better off without her, about how she does nothing for him. And
about she takes him out to dinner one time or she makes him dinner one time. Yeah.
He said the posts were not aimed at her. Was it about your
other
girlfriend?
But they were hilariously accurate.
Were they about your other girlfriend?
Mm-hmm.
And then he said, you don't have to look at my Facebook. This is the ultimate man.
He is a man, but he's emotionally abusive. Like
Yes,
this
he
is
is.
yeah.
He's saying that social media isn't real. She's crying.
So then why are you posting it?
And he said, quote, "I'm sorry I hurt your feelings over a social media posting." Now you know what this is about. You know what this is like. This is like when
Of
you
course
catch
I
your
do.
boyfriend cheating on you.
Going out for dinner with a girl.
And he's like, "Oh, so you don't let me I can't eat dinner anymore? You're mad that I
Right.
had chicken?"
Sorry, I had chicken. I'm
Sorry,
not
I had
allowed to eat chicken
chicken.
anymore.
Sorry that I ate dinner because I was hungry.
Right. Oh, that makes me so angry. It makes me so, and she's sobbing, and that's why I feel bad
Mhm.
because she's really hurt.
Right. He's like, "Sorry that you're mad about social media." It's like,
Okay, but now they're both like they still believe they could be happy.
yes. She said that she wants him to take responsibility. They make up, and she's like, "We've had a lot of stuff. First, we had the fight about the kids. Then I came out as bisexual. Then my
Right.
mom came, and it's like, you're not seeing the real problems at all.
No, nothing.
Three of those things were not the problem."
And she's a young kid. She's a little girl.
Doesn't
She's
know.
23 years old.
I know. She
You
doesn't
don't
know.
need this. I hope they don't get married. I really hope they don't get married.
Well, guess
She's
who
a
does
young
get married?
girl. Citra and Sam.
Sam
I
and
love
Citra.
them. I
I
watch
like
the
them.
show. I feel like I have to pay attention to them, except for this couple. I'm like, I want to watch everything about them.
He's very silly. I really like him.
So do I. He has such good vibes. I
Yes,
don't
he
know
does.
why.
All right. So the
Mhm.
day before the wedding, she said that she's nervous. She's been having breakouts. I think it's not the wedding.
I don't
So
think it's the wedding.
she said that he's excited about the bang bang part.
Also, she has highlights. Did she always have these or are these new?
I feel like she did.
Okay. I couldn't remember. I think this is the first time her hair was straight, maybe.
She says, quote, "You want to unload your blue balls or something."
And she's nervous. I mean, she's a virgin.
I know, but still, it's like, this is a lot.
No, I know.
So she's going to be wearing a hijab to the wedding. And
Beautiful green dress. I love this dress she puts on.
her dad is teaching Sam how to pray. And he's saying it has to be 5 times a day. And he has to sit on his feet in a way that really makes him uncomfortable.
I want to know how he's supposed to sit on his feet
I know.
because I bet I couldn't do it.
He's like, "I'm very, very not bendy." You are the most unflexible person I've ever seen in my life.
But I am flexible in some ways. Like I could put my legs behind my head. I'm like double jointed.
I just have seen some of your
It's my
moves.
back that's not flexible. Like Tracy's like, go on this yoga wheel. I'm like, can't.
You
Can't.
just lay flat. You're just planking on everything.
You should see me foam roll.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
I
good.
can't do. I remember you and Suzanne were scream laughing at me.
Yeah, because
I
you're
know.
so crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so they use Google Translate. So it's Citra's dad using Google Translate with a woman's voice, using the wrong pronouns. But I don't think that Sam. So here's the thing: what Sam spoke into the Google Translate,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that was in real time. I think that
Why?
was edited because he was like, "I want to have what you and Citra's mom has."
Yeah.
And then Google Translate said, "I want to have what you and your wife have." I'm like, so Google Translate knew that Citra's mom was the wife?
Well, yeah, that's true. Because it was wonky and I thought it was just a translator.
But he's also like not speaking properly into the translator. So when you use a translator, you have to speak proper English.
Right.
And you have to go really slow.
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, I don't want to do." And it's like, no, 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 no.
Well, when he said that about I want to be like you and Citra's
Mhm.
mom, that
Yeah, he's super
was the
nice.
golden ticket though. Because
Yep.
Herman's like, okay, love you
I
guys.
was too.
Yeah, me too. I teared up so many times at this episode. This was one of the times.
But he goes, "Take care of my child." And then he goes, "Thank God." Or I mean, Allah.
I mean, Allah.
He goes, "That he gave me his blessing."
Oh, very funny.
So they go to the mosque
Mm-hmm.
and they do the wudu.
So now only 2 girls wear a hijab. So I guess,
They're married, right?
well, I don't know. Citra's not married yet. I don't know. But then
Right, but she's wearing the hijab to her wedding.
Well, yeah, but I was reading on Reddit that Indonesian Muslims are the most almost like modern
Okay.
of them, and that it's basically like if you want to wear a hijab,
Okay.
wear it.
Okay.
So it's like very interesting. I didn't know that.
I didn't know if you have to wear a hijab after you get married only.
Like Jewish women have to wear a
Yes.
wig, right?
I don't
Yeah.
know. So he comes out soaking wet out of this wudu.
He was dripping. He took a full shower.
So and they were like, "Oh God, don't touch her. You can't touch a woman."
Right. Otherwise, you have to wash again.
Sam's dad rolls up.
He's outside smoking his cigarette.
His mom's not coming.
Good. Good. She would have ruined it.
His dad said that, okay, I was a little confused, but I think he said that after he got married, his family didn't really like talk to him anymore.
Well, he was kind of like, I know what it's like to do things without any family there.
Right.
So like
And he
I
would never
wanted to
do that
be
to
here
Sam.
for you. Yeah.
Okay. So he married Sam's mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have been out.
Yeah. I mean, there has to be something wrong with you to marry her.
I would have been like, well, you've shown your your true colors. I'm out. So now he has to accept the religion.
Mm-hmm.
He has to accept Allah. He has to accept that Muhammad is the prophet.
Mm-hmm.
And she's so proud of him.
He does really well.
He did really good.
Yeah.
And her father says, okay.
Herman cries.
Oh, Herman.
He cries when they are technically married. And then they lip kiss in the confessional finally. Very awkward, but
Hermie.
cute. Hermie. I like her dad. I think he's very nice.
I like he's nice too.
Ashley Manuel.
All right. So it's the day before the wedding. And they go call his mom on video. Okay. Is this mean of me? Do I have no soul?
Why?
Is this too dramatic?
Well, Ashley is very dramatic here. Ashley is dramatic.
She also calls her mother-in-law. Can you imagine if you were like, hello, mother-in-law?
No. And so many people were saying they were waiting for his mom to be like, but he already has a wife.
She's like, again?
Right. Very funny. I feel bad for his mom. That's who I feel bad for here because she's sad.
Sure. So Blanca's there. They're chatting and she's screaming as she's talking. She must be like in a beer garden. Like there's no other explanation. This woman is screaming.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh God, just talk at a regular level.
Tracy doesn't like it. She can't handle the screaming.
I can't. So she's crying. The mother's crying. And she's like, well, you're already my daughter. It's like, well, I hope you don't see your daughter often.
Right. You know what? I'm surprised Manuel wasn't like that emotional during this. Ashley did all the talking.
Yeah, because he's like, this is what she needs to do.
Right.
She needs to cry at my mother.
She needs
Go
to feel
ahead.
better about this.
Right. So she's so happy there's no secrets. And then the wedding planner calls and said there's going to be a tropical storm and you can't go to the beach because you're going to put all the people in danger.
Okay, but you didn't think about hurricane season in Florida?
She didn't because, quote, I'm not a Floridian. So funny. But they have to get married because the full moon's in Pisces. And then also they legally have to get married because it's the last day of the K1
Can you believe
visa.
they waited until day 89? I can, but I can't.
Of course. But also then just get married legally.
Right. Right. You guys should have gotten married like weeks ago.
Yes, absolutely. And then she's just crying about the weather.
And she has no backup plan.
There's just so much crying.
I would be like, let's just get married here by the pool. Who cares?
They have an Airbnb. Who's coming?
You married us at my in-laws' house. Who cares?
Yeah, just get married.
Yeah, just get married.
Who's coming to the wedding?
The people at the house, I guess. His friend Jonathan and her friends.
Okay, they're there.
Right. So just have the officiant come there.
It's just a cool story. It's like, oh, there was a storm, so we did this. I don't know.
You and I are such modern girls. We're like,
so
let's go with
modern.
the flow.
We don't even believe in last names.
Right. Unless it's cheese related.
Unless it's your favorite cheese. That is how you get your last name. Guys, listen to BS.
Yeah, there are some great name cheeses out there.
There are some great cheeses. What are some of the better name cheeses?
Well, there is Saint Angel and Latour, obviously. Latour, whatever you want to say, because I don't know which it is.
Right.
Chèvre. How do you say it?
Chev.
Okay,
that's a good
nice
one. Hold on, let's see. I'm just trying to.
You don't want to be Tracy Burrata?
Oh, that's a nice one too.
Right.
Let's see. Types of cheese.
Fromage pave, Noelle pave.
Noelle feta.
Noelle, thanks. Joey Bag of Donuts and Noelle feta. Frankie Bronzino.
Guys, you have to listen to us because we are very funny.
So last time in bed with Matt, I'm like, if Bronzino had a first name, what would it be? He said Tony. And I'm like, all right.
You said, I think you did say Tony.
I'm like, what would Salmon be? He's like, Steve. And I'm like, Steve Salmon.
Steve Salmon.
Okay.
Like what did I say? Alan?
So I'm like, all right, what about tilapia? And he's like, well, Noelle, that's an ethnic name.
That's
like,
thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
Very funny.
All right. So if Matt's last name was Cheese, he could be Matt Manchengo.
Oh, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Yeah. Matt Granapadana.
Matt Granapadana, Matt Locatelli,
Michael Asiago.
Michael Mozzarella.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay. All right.
All right. See, guys, what we're saying is you have a lot of options.
Tracy Gorgonzola.
Tracey Gorgonzola actually sounds pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, listen, we went very specific with the actual creameries,
Yeah.
but you guys could just do a cheese name. So listen, what you need to do, we have a Facebook group. It's called 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk Podcast Listeners. Go on Facebook, or you could follow us on Instagram, 90 Day Podcast, and you could comment on our pictures. What is your cheese name?
I would love to know.
Yeah, so either post in the group or sound off in the comments on YouTube. Post down there, right below. Look, watch, right down there.
Right there. Tell us your cheese name.
Tell us your cheese name. We want to know, what do you think Nick's cheese name would be?
Let's see. What is it? Oh, is he a cheese guy? Yeah, I guess he likes cheese.
He loves cheese. He likes he likes a cheddar.
Yeah.
He can't be Nicky Cheddar though. That's too Nicky Cracker Barrel.
Nick.
What?
Nicky
Too real?
Cracker Barrel.
Too real?
Very good. I like that so much. Nicky Cracker Barrel. And then he could be a variety.
He could be a variety.
If not, he could be a Nicky Asiago if you want.
Oh, I like Nicky Asiago.
Yeah.
Nicky Marbled Cheddar.
Nicky Cracker Barrel. I'll be laughing about that all day.
Guys, what's your cheese name? That's the most important part of the takeaway that you're going to get from this episode. Make sure you tune in. But also, So Pumped, Vanderpump Rules podcast, Macaroni Rascals, a Jersey Shore podcast, BS, our favorite podcast. And don't forget, The Single Life is also available on Patreon, patreon.com/Trash Talk Podcast. Make sure you follow us, 90 Day Podcast, on Instagram and Twitter. TraceyCarnazzo.com. I'm at Trixie Tuzini on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Noelle's at Noe Girl on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And we have a brand new TikTok for our podcast. It's Trash Talk Podcast. Make sure you subscribe to us on all platforms. Write us a 5-star rating and an amazing review wherever you listen to us.
Do it. And tell a friend.
Tell one friend. Thank you.
Just one. We're exclusive.
Thank you. Goodbye forever.
Bye.